Hi, I'm Dr. Weingarden from Weingarden Psychological Services. This is the second part in my series on parasympathetic activation. These are coping skills to help us calm down when we're stressed, anxious, angry, or just to better our overall wellness. In the first section, we talked about deep breathing or diaphragmatic breathing. Today, I want to talk about progressive muscle relaxation. I think of all these skills as building one on top of the other. When you do progressive muscle relaxation, you're tightening and relaxing one muscle group at a time in order to release physical tension, to release stress that you carry in your body. And we pair this with breathing. So if you've already learned deep breathing or diaphragmatic breathing, and it's sort of second nature, you got some muscle memory, then you're ready to do this, and the two kind of really pair in a way that is more than just additive, it's sort of synergistic. So going back to briefly diaphragmatic breathing, we want to shift our breathing down to our stomach using our diaphragm rather than up in our chest. Placing one hand on our chest and one hand on our stomach, we can take a look and see which hand's moving. Good. Now I've shifted my breathing down to my chest, or my stomach. Maybe my voice sounds different. I think I'm talking more slowly. I'm going to slow down my breathing. I do in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. And slow it down to the slowest comfortable rate. The idea is to calm yourself down, activate your parasympathetic nervous system. Now, each time I inhale, I'm going to tighten one muscle group, and as I exhale, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to relax that muscle group while also saying a word. This is sort of a special word for you. It's ideally something you pair with the sense of relaxation to help you to do it more quickly in the future. If we think about, for example, Pavlov and his dogs, the behavioral researcher, every time he rang a bell, the dog started salivating, even without food being present, because they knew the two things went together, the dinner bell and the food. With this, we want to pair this word with relaxation, with letting go of our muscle tension. A lot of times people recommend using the word relax. Some people have a reaction to that word as if it's someone in your life saying, hey, you need to relax. So pick a word that works for you. Calm, relax, release. For the sake of this video, we can use the word relax. So I'm going to start tensing my forehead and relax. Now my shoulders. Relax. In my upper arms. Relax. My wrists. Relax. Fists. Relax. My back. Relax. Abdomen. Relax. My thighs. Relax. Calves. Relax. Ankles. Relax. And toes. Relax. And I like to pair this with doing a few more deep breaths, with each one releasing a little bit more physical tension, feeling my body get heavier. I imagine looking over my body from a third-person perspective and scanning from head to toe. Do I see any more tension? Do I feel any more in my body? Releasing anything left over. Ask yourself, where were you carrying your tension? Is that familiar? Does that tension in that part of your body tell a story? Is it something that you recognize from the past? Could you turn that feeling into a word or a sentence? So we want to sink deeper and deeper into that sense of calm. Feel heavier in the chair, my feet heavier on the floor, my arms hanging down more heavily on the armrest. You can continue deep breathing and releasing tension as long as necessary. But over time, this becomes very easy to simply take a deep breath in and exhale without even tensing muscles, but letting go of all of your muscle tension. In your head, you can use the word relax or whatever word you've chosen. So while this exercise might be something that you practice in the morning, evening, or in a safe space anytime you're feeling stressed or anxious, it becomes so well ingrained that no one notices you're using it. You can take a deep breath and let go. I know a lot of therapists in the midst of a session, if they notice their mind drifting, something anxious vying for their attention, deep breath, let it go, reconnect with your client. Maybe ask yourself if something happening in the session is drawing your attention away. But this can be used in a business meeting, at work, in a busy place that causes anxiety, help you fall asleep, any of the above. I appreciate any feedback, comments, suggestions, and hope you watch the rest of my videos. Thank you all.